Welcome to Liberty Bee Buzz. Imagine lying awake all night, wondering if an impulsive joke you told about a government leader would result in soldiers pounding on your door. For millions, that isn't history, it's daily life. In my last video, I shared the top 10 nations where people suffer most today. But here's the deeper question: what do all of these nations have in common? One answer is simple: unlimited government. Part 1: Limited versus unlimited government. Let's start with the definition. Limited government means leaders are restricted by law. Power is divided. Rights are protected. Leaders serve the people. Unlimited government means rulers have no real limits. They can pass laws, silence voices, and even take lives without being stopped. In an unlimited government, the people serve the rulers. Forms of government that fall under the category of unlimited are absolute monarchy, dictatorship, totalitarianism, autocracy, theocracy, unlimited form, communism, and socialism, unlimited form. Here's the key: every single one of the 10 most suffering nations we looked at operates as an unlimited government. Part 2: The role of constitutions. A strong constitution is what creates limited government. It sets boundaries, protects rights, and ensures checks and balances. But in nations like Eritrea, Sudan, or Venezuela, the constitution is not enforced, leaders simply ignore it. On paper, some of these nations claim to have rights. In practice, the government is unlimited, and citizens suffer. Part 3: The power of ideology. To even create a strong constitution and keep it, ideology matters. Free nations are built on the belief that all people are created equal and that life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are God-given rights. Unlimited governments replace that with toxic ideologies. North Korea demands loyalty to their dear leader above all else. Iran enforces rigid theocracy. In Venezuela, Maduro demands heavy state control. When ideology elevates rulers instead of people, government becomes unlimited and destructive. Part 4: Concentrated power. Unlimited government always concentrates power in the hands of a few. Myanmar's military erased democracy in one night. Syria's Assad clings to power through force. Once power is absolute, the government has no limits, and no reason to give freedom back. Part 5: Weak institutions. Limited government depends on strong institutions, free press, independent courts, fair elections. Unlimited governments destroy them. Eritrea has no independent press. Zimbabwe and Sudan dismantled their courts and elections. Without institutions, a constitution is just paper, and government becomes unlimited. Part 6: Corruption and war. Unlimited governments feed corruption and thrive on conflict. Leaders enrich themselves while citizens starve. Foreign powers exploit chaos. In Yemen, warlords and outside nations fuel an endless proxy war. In Somalia, corruption and violence fracture the state. Unlimited government isn't just inefficient, it's deadly. Personal anecdote: a wake-up call. This isn't only a problem over there. A few years ago, when I was teaching social studies in a middle school, teachers had a professional development session. The final exercise asked, "Would you prefer limited or unlimited government?" We were all educated teachers. We'd just spent hours walking through the lesson. And yet, 3/4 of the teachers in that room chose unlimited government. Walking out, I asked my best teacher friend, "Were you surprised most chose unlimited government?" She said, "Well, I was one of them." When I asked why, she replied, "Because obviously, limited government hasn't worked. So why not try something else?" I said, "You mean you would be okay to have a government like North Korea?" She looked at me confused and said, "Why? What is the government in North Korea?" This was a highly educated professional, who didn't know that North Korea is a textbook example of unlimited government. Closing. And that is exactly why this matters. All of the 10 worst nations in the world today share one thing: unlimited government. Constitutions ignored. Ideologies twisted. Power concentrated. Institutions destroyed. Corruption and war unchecked. Nations don't collapse overnight, they collapse when ideologies no longer value human rights. So the next time someone says maybe unlimited government could work, remember, it already exists. And for millions of people, it means hunger, oppression, and fear. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more videos where we dig into world issues, history, and freedom. And don't miss my other video, Top 10 Nations Where Citizens Suffer the Most. Together, let's replace confusion with knowledge, and help all nations gain and keep liberty for all. Thank you for watching.